All right, here we go, guys, and we're back in South Florida, specifically today in Jupiter, a little north of where I am in Boca Raton, fishing on a party boat called the Samana. $100, 4-hour trip, leaving here out of Jupiter, and a little expensive compared to some of the party boats I usually fish out of down in Boynton Inlet. But the big difference with this one, they limit the amount of people they allow on the boat. So you had way less tangles than I'm used to. And you're also fishing slightly shallower than we typically do out of Boynton Inlet. I'm used to fishing 150, 175 feet out of Boynton, and we never got above 100, and most drops were in that 68 to 78, 80 range. A lot more manageable and a lot more fish caught. Just a great experience bending the rod. Yeah, it's not like the video I showed with Sweeney and I catching big grouper and other things, but for the price and to get out on a nice day and to be able to fish, it's a great value in my opinion. Certainly a boat I will hit again and fish again. Hope you enjoyed this video. And you know what I forgot to mention, we're going to do two styles of fishing here. I wanted to again compare the more jigging style that I'm used to up in the Northeast. I'm using a Skinner bucktail and a Star jigging rod with one of these new Cast King 30-pound spinning reels. I'll have a link in the description. And see, how it compares to the more traditional bait setup that these boats employ. If you come on these boats, they'll give you a bait rod with a long leader and a sardine on it. So I'm going to do both styles. I have squid with me too, and we're going to see which one is better, if one is better. Hope you enjoy. As always, if you like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing. Whoa. Little snapper.
I'm gonna leave you no more, okay?
You can. I have plenty of fish in the cooler. If anybody wants it, they can take it. Whoa, sea bass.
What do you got?
And here we are resetting, and I switched to the jigging rod. I did cheat a little. I had a Skinner bucktail on. I put a piece of squid on with that. I could not find gulp down here. Amazing that the 6-inch gulp grubs are non-existent down here. But the move to the jig immediately paid off with a small grouper.
All right, guys, come down.
Jigging?
On the jig. I did have a piece of squid on. I was cheating. Grouper. And he inhaled the squid. I'm gonna put an artificial on, see if that. And that grouper was a little short. This was actually December 31st. Last day red grouper was open on the Atlantic side. So even if it was a keeper size, it got released. The squid, just for those of you that plan on fishing a party boat down here in South Florida, my experience typically it's not provided. I stopped at the bait and tackle
Supposedly
store
has like
and bought
30
it. And
pounds
like I said, I couldn't find any gulp. So I bought some artificial, soft plastics. Not gulp, but it looked close enough to it that I thought I'd give it a shot. And let's see what happens when I drop with the artificials.
It worked.
That'd be easier if I went in from the other end.
another grouper?
It was on the artificial this time.
Oh my God! You get a grouper. You get a grouper.
Man, he chomped this.
Yeah, he did.
Go get another one. Oh wow.
Looks like Sylvester got a hold of it.
What does Sylvester mean?
Sylvester the cat.
Ah, catfish, okay.
Cartoon. Grouper!
You think?
No, I'm joking. I don't know.
No, not the right color. Oh, foul hooked a porgy or a margate or whatever.
Porky?
Ooh, got him on the culprit.
He was not getting
You
off.
want me to get it or you
I
got
got it. We're not keeping this, right? Nobody wants it, right? Well, this did get chomped.
That's a fish right there.
I'm getting bit already with the squid.
Didn't take long.
Nope.
Nice on that jig, man.
Well, this again was cheating. It popped off, I think. Oh no, it's on. Just keeper?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just giving them to the boat. Whoever
Okay.
wants them.
You can toss him right out.
So we're fishing off Jupiter, Florida, and one of the interesting things I noticed, the boat caught a lot of black sea bass, all short, really small, but there was one very interesting catch the gentleman to my right caught that confused most of the folks on the boat, but those of us in the Northeast knew it all too well.
I can't remember. Dick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I wouldn't want it.
Oh, a sea robin. Hey,
Monster. I got one of these yesterday.
we're in New York now.
I don't know nothing about these things.
They are loaded in the
They
bays.
hurt you?
Yeah, you got to watch their spines. They're not
Just like any
poisonous.
other fish, I guess.
Their spines are really sharp. They'll cut you good.
Crazy looking thing, huh?
And with about an hour left in the trip, and for the purposes of content creation and comparing, the traditional Florida style with the Carolina rig and the bait and the jigging method, I wanted to switch back to that bait method and really get a better comparison of how it compares to the jigging method.
Changing it up.
Because when they're running, they're running.
Yeah. Whoa. Something ran with this.
That's just another blue runner.
Yeah. It's got to be a blue runner, right? If it runs like that.
Depends on how hard it fights on the way up.
It's not. There's no bend in the rod,
Feel
so.
like another blue.
Yeah, I mean, it took a huge run, and there's no weight on it.
He's got a few nice lane snappers.
Yeah, I had a nice lane here.
Blue
Did I take the big road?
Big runners.
I'll take one of those sardines, if you don't mind, Joey. Oh,
Six snappers up?
I think so.
blue runner.
Real thick here today. A little bit better. A little bit more wind and current today.
Tomorrow's gonna be flat.
Yeah.
You
I
did.
didn't feel like
You
it was
really
like that.
did.
Y'all said it like that. It really wasn't like that.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's mutton. Oh,
He choked it.
yeah. Let him eat it.
Yeah, he's gonna have a nice lunch later.
And yeah, that was a small mutton snapper, definitely under the legal size. And that's going to be the last fish we show. I would highly recommend this boat, the Samana out of Jupiter. It is a little more expensive for a 4-hour trip than other Florida party boats I've been on, head boats, drift boats, whatever they call them down here. But a lot less people, great crew. That's Joe the mate with the beard, funny guy. Captain Chris was probably the nicest captain I'd ever been on a boat with. Just a really, really nice guy. Outlier when it comes to captains, not a single salty thing about him. And yeah, a lot of fun on this boat. And like I said, a little more expensive, but you have a lot more room, and we caught a lot more fish. Everybody on the boat had 5 to 10 fish. And for the purposes of this video, you know, the jigging is more fun, but I think if I were to do this again, and again, I'm limited down here in Florida with how many rods I have, I would probably want to bring a lighter conventional setup. This is my Fitzgerald setup. It's for a big grouper, not really meant for this style of fishing. I think a small conventional rod, putting those sardines on or some squid, and it would make it a lot more fun picking up those small snapper and blue runners and other fish. Let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed. As always, if you like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing.